So, 2021 hasn't turned out the way that we all planned, has it? In particular, I live in Southeast Asia, where the ongoing pandemic has taken a real turn for the worst. The Delta variant has devastated countries all across the region, and with a lack of government help and the censorship of information, Thailand, where I live, has been hit real hard, with a life very far from normal. So, for a change of pace, I thought maybe let's celebrate 2021 for all of its beauty and distinct flaws. Working from home has given a lot of us the chance to enjoy a huge backlog of media and entertainment that during less cataclysmic years we might have not had the chance to. This is what has made July 2021 a little bit more enjoyable for me. I will go on record as saying that since leaving the UK in 2007, I have not followed football as much as my country sometimes demands of me. But one thing can bring a country like England and the people together from across the globe. It is a major championship. British expats can be found flooding to their friends' houses, local bars and pubs. 2021 has unfortunately taken the social aspect of this away from a lot of us. I will say though that watching the Euros this year brought some of that feeling of pride and kinship back with live crowds in attendance. It's all felt very nostalgic. All in all, the tournament was pretty great, with interesting narratives woven throughout many of the nations that have competed. Whether it's Denmark's opening game and Christian Eriksen's horrific collapse, possibly ending his career, Portugal's unexpected early exit, or England's meteoric rise to make it all the way to the country's first ever final, it was riveting throughout. Sadly, the backlash that some of the English players received after the fact leave a lot to be desired. The treatment of Bukayo Saka in particular really offended me. But all in all, we as a nation should be proud. This is a feat that in 51 years of the tournament existing, we have yet to achieve. I also have to give congratulations to the Italians on making it all the way to the final and winning the whole thing. All in all, what a fantastic tournament. Written by Tatsuki Fujimoto, Chainsaw Man looks poised to take the crown of the biggest shonen manga around, with the upcoming anime set to premiere sometime later this year. Studio Mappa has developed a fantastic back catalogue of recent shonen series with Jujutsu Kaisen, Dorohedoro, Attack on Titan, and the beautiful yet bland God of High School. Powered by the hype train, I decided to dive into the world of Chainsaw Man before the anime airs. Available to me during July 2021 is only the first 5 volumes of the manga. I've ordered the 6th, but COVID-19 has shut down the only bookstore in the country that will send me English language manga up north to me in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Despite not finishing the manga, I will say that it's been a fun ride so far. I'm not the biggest manga reader, so something this easy to read is a breath of fresh air. The story tells of Denji, an impoverished young man trapped by his father's debt to the Yakuza, working as a devil hunter with his dog-like devil companion, Pochita. A wild series of events lead to Denji and Pochita merging into a hybrid human devil. Violence, so much violence ensues. Characters are likable, the story, while not deep and genre-defying, is fun, violent and packed with action twists and turns. For me though, what defines Chainsaw Man is the art. The style, rough yet clear, perfectly complements the story and characters. This manga is pretty much never visually boring, while still being easy to follow with action scenes that are very clear and visually appealing. Highly recommended, and I'm salivating with excitement for the official upcoming volumes and when my local bookstore opens up again and lets me order. Let's hope the anime can match the quality I've absorbed this month. Well, where to start with this one? The Sand Princess is a 2019 Thai television series starring Bifern Pimchanok, known for what I thought was the sensational Back to the 90s, Dan Warrawet of D2B fame, and March Chutawut, known for his role on Hormones. Produced by GMT TV, together with On and On Infinity, the series was one of 13 television series for 2019 launched by GMMTV in their Wonder 13 event on the 5th of November 2018. The story follows God Nipa, or her nickname is God, who is an orphan that went into the city to pursue her education. There she met a wealthy heir, Jirapat, or is also known as G. She begins working for him by performing small tasks. Things get a little bit more complicated though when G impregnates a girl that God knows, who later abandons the baby at God's house. Unable to take care of the child by himself, G proposes that God could take care of the child as her own. He offers her 2 million baht, which is approximately 60,000 US dollars, a condo, a monthly wage, in exchange for raising the baby as her own, with the premise that should she decline, the child will be sent to an orphanage. God reluctantly accepts, as she is against the idea of sending the child to the orphanage, when her life becomes entangled with that of G's older brother, Girakon, or he's also known as Ki. A complicated relationship results between the two men. This series was the choice of my girlfriend. Over a period of 2 weekends, we watched it together, and I strangely found myself a little bit too absorbed by this very highly stereotypical Thai melodrama. Though not my usual cup of tea, this series is a fantastic way to turn off your brain and just have a little fun. Relatively well acted, the main characters are likeable, although predictable, and there are a few twists that I genuinely didn't see coming. Similar to a typical harem manga or anime, there is a clear best boy, and it's not the selection of best boy, it's the journey to get there that matters. If you want a no thought involved fun romp through a Thai soap opera, I highly suggest The Sand Princess or Jiao Ying Medsai. It's available on Netflix in Southeast Asia as of this recording in 2021. Here I would like to highlight some of the artists I follow, particularly on Instagram. These artists I find inspiring and highly recommend that you check out. First there's Victor Ngai, who is a LA-based artist from Hong Kong. Her style is one of details and precision, with her colour work being something that only a master of their craft could achieve. I've seen the genre of neo-surrealism battered about to describe her work, which might go as far as to describe her immaculate details, but her work tends to stray a little further into fantasy. I will leave her Instagram in the description below, highly worth a look, and she also has a course on Skillshare all about colour theory. Vinnie.art focuses on what I would describe as anime-inspired cyberpunk samurai fashion. Whatever it is, Vinnie.art exudes cool, and a lot of their work is available as NFTs and good old-fashioned prints. Check out the link in the description below. Reno Tuna is a Korean character artist that is able to take any object and create a character that exudes personality out of it. My personal favourites right now being the leopard skin clad Chad, inspired by an egg tart, the adorable koala girl, and the Mountain Dew punk rock chick. They also have a ton of other character designs and sketches. Links are in the description below. Travis Knight is a Tennessee-based illustrator that I personally try to match my style with the most. He focuses mainly on vector-based portraiture, but the twist with their work is in the creepy yet intriguing details. Knight's portraits almost always mix the exterior with the interior, rendering his subjects with both their outside features and with bones and internal organs in full view. Recent subjects include Batman and the Joker, a Xenomorph, and Daniel Craig's James Bond. Knight is a super talented artist and definitely worth a look. Link is in the description below. As an avid follower of professional wrestling on and off since around 1993, there's been a breath of fresh air for the gigantic conglomerate of WWE to have some actual competition, and as of July 2021, wrestling has moved back to having live crowds in attendance. AEW has pulled off a string of, as of this recording, 3 live specials that have been tight, compact and enthralling. Starting off with Road Rager, and as of this week, Fyter Fest Night 2, each show has been packed with meaningful content. Everything has had a purpose, and there has been zero filler. Fantastic storylines have developed over the past few months with the debut of Malachi Black, the labours of Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston, and what seems like most of the locker room's distaste for the Young Bucks and the Elite, all the way to what has been, in my opinion, the best demonstration of correct and long-term story booking, the ongoing feud between the best bout machine, the belt collector Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. The story between these two is played out through the entire duration of the company, beginning as far back as the inception and the first Dynamite that aired back in 2019. There have been many twists and turns, starting with the two's considerable run as tag team champions all the way to where we are today, an unavoidable clash between the two. It's not just the length of the story that has given it legs, it's the depth. These two feel destined to fight over the belt, and it's a story that we can all relate to on a personal level, especially in regards to Hangman's character. You see, Hangman is afraid of failure. For too long he's pushed others away. He's a cowboy, that's what they do. He does things his way and by himself. During the early part of 2020, that played out with the tensions within the Elite, eventually leading to the loss of the tag belts for Omega and the Hangman. Hangman has gained friends though. The Dark Order have been there for him, even if he hasn't always wanted them. Going as far as literally catching him, supporting him on the outside of the ring, and pushing him back into the ring during his big money match with Big Money Matt Hardy during the Revolution 2021 pay-per-view. This storyline seems to be steamrolling its way towards a showdown between the two in September for the company's all-out pay-per-view, and I for one cannot wait to see it. It's by far the best storyline in perhaps 10 years of professional wrestling, and the two have the skills to back it up in the ring too. I implore you, if you have any interest in professional wrestling, to watch AEW and to not miss out. Danny Malling's Rate My Takeaway has become the YouTube sensation of 2021. With a simple style, upbeat attitude, and a passion for good food, this channel is all the positivity you need in today's downtrodden world. The premise is simple. Danny visits a local eatery with his table and chair, orders the food, parks his bum outside the takeaway restaurant, and then with a lovely accent and positive vibe proceeds to tell you how cracking everything is. Well worth a watch. Brandon James Greer is a pixel artist. That's the premise of his channel. He really loves pixel art and he wants to share that with the world. This channel is fantastic and I look forward each and every week to his uploads. His narration style is superb and I love the demonstration that you only need some simple tools to create fantastic art. Highly recommended. "2021 has been a big gaming year for me. With a new laptop in hand, I've had a chance to experience all sorts of games, from indie darlings to AAA titles. July in particular, I've been juggling quite a few titles. Here's what I've been playing during July 2021. Guilty Gear Strive. What can I say about this game that hasn't already been said? It's freaking cool. Amazing to play and looks like an animator's wet dream. The most fun you can have with a fighting game. Period. East 9. After a slow start, I've gotten into this title a little. I enjoyed East 8 and East 9 contains the same fantastic real-time gameplay. I'm about 5 hours into the game and I think I need to spend a lot more time to get engrossed in the world. Persona 5 The Strikers. This title has surprised me quite a bit. I bought it back in February when the game came out, but due to a hard drive failure, had to put it on the back burner. Now that I have a semi-functioning game drive running again, I've delved back into the world of the Phantom Thieves. It's clearly a sequel to one of my favourite games of all time, so here's hoping that this continues. I'm about 15 hours into the game and enjoying myself immensely so far. Pokemon Unite. Me? Playing a MOBA? I'm not known for ever touching these types of games, but as close friends will tell you, I'm a fiend for Pokemon content. So far, for a free to start, definitely not free to play, it's been pretty fun despite needing some serious rebalancing. Monster Hunter Stories 2. Damn, how 2021 has charmed me into Monster Hunter. First with Rise, which was my birthday present by the way, and now Stories 2. I remember back in 2006 buying Monster Hunter 2, the PSP, and really not liking the gameplay at all. Despite many attempts, I could never get into that game, but Rise grabbed me, and Stories 2 has kept me in this world. Stories 2 oozes with cute charm and fun gameplay, highly worth a play. So that's it for July 2021. At least what's been keeping me busy. I would love to know what you, the viewers, have been keeping yourselves busy with during July 2021. Just a comment below telling me what you've been checking out, and maybe I'll have a look too. I would love it if you liked the video, consider subscribing and maybe hitting that notification bell for more videos just like this one. My name's been Matt, and this has been What's Up July 2021. As we say in Thailand, Jagannath.